What does God have for me? I thought I knew, but I don't think I really don't know. For the longest time, like ever since I was like 3 years old, people will always ask me like, "Mai, what do you want to do? Where do you want to be when you get older?" And I always say that I wanted to be a superstar, a singer. I mean, that's it. That's it. Like, you couldn't tell me anything else. Mai, what do you want to be? A singer. There was like no other possibility. That was the only thing that I thought that I wanted to be, was a singer. That's it. And it's crazy because now that, you know, when I said this, I was like a little girl, like really young. And now that I'm older, I thought I knew God's path for me, but I don't know. And it's crazy because sitting here, I would never thought like I would say this, but now that I'm grown, it's like I realize like all the talents that God has for me. Like I'm just, and I'm not just like toot my horn. I'm just saying facts. Like I'm so talented. Like I'm a great boxer. I'm great with kids. I'm a great singer. Like there's like so many, so I could be a businesswoman. Like there's just so many different things that God has blessed me with, and that I have came to realization like, wow, like I am really talented. I have so many things that I can do, and I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. And I'm not just saying that because I know some people feel like when it comes to their dreams, or if they feel like their dream is like just out of reach, they can't reach it, then they start thinking, okay, well, I don't feel like I can ever be a star, or I don't feel like I can ever be a movie star, but so I'm just gonna try to work a 9 to 5, or I'm gonna try to do this. That's not it. That's not even it, because I know it's possible, and I know it can happen. Most definitely with my faith in how I believe in God, I know whatever I want and whatever my heart desires, that I'll most definitely get it, because God and I, we have that relationship. I mean, I pray like 10 times a day. I ask him, I talk to him all the time. And now what I pray, I used to pray, God, please let me be a superstar. Now I'm like, God, just allow me to do what it is you called me on earth to do. That's my prayer. I talk to him all the time. I pray all the time. I'm like, God, at this point, what you want me to do? Because I don't know. I really don't know. Like right now, I'm in this stage of my life where I'm just trying to like really figure it out. And I know, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like 1,000 videos of other people saying this as well, but I don't know what it is. Like something in me keeps telling me to just put out these videos, even when I feel like, even if a month goes by and I'm like, I don't want to like, I'm not in the mood for it. Like I feel like I got more important stuff to do. And then God keeps telling me, no, get your phone, record, and the topic that I'm telling you, speak about it. So now I'm just listening to him, and I'm just doing it. I don't know what's the purpose of this, but I know this is what I'm going through, and I'm pretty sure that it will help somebody else. So I'm at that point where I'm just praying to God and ask him to show me what it is that you want me to do, because I really don't know. I don't know. And it's like, I don't want to just be on this earth just coasting, just living a normal life. Like, I don't know what it is, but something in me is just telling me, like, God is just telling me, like, I have a calling for your life. And I feel the more I walk by faith and the more that I see God, the more that I see myself going closer in that direction. And some people may be watching this video, they may think I'm crazy. But spiritual people, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I just feel it. You know what I mean? I just feel and know that God has a calling for me. Like, and I don't even know what it is, because even when I like talk to people, like people just gravitate to me. Like anybody, like people just going to me and like telling me their problems. They just start talking to me. Like it's just a lot of people gravitate to me. And I know that when I was born into this earth, I knew that God blessed me with that. I can talk to anybody. Like, and then even little kids, little kids just like, I do like volunteer work and different things like that. Little kids will just come up to me and just start telling me their whole life story, telling me how they lost their dads, and telling me their struggles that they go through at home and all types of stuff. And I don't even say nothing. I just listen. But I'm just saying that, like, I don't know what it is. Like, people just gravitate to me. People just love me. And I'm like, you know what? I've always been that type of person would always stay true to who you are. You know what I mean? Like it's really hard to do that, most definitely in this world that we live in now. But all I do is that I be myself. I be myself because this is who God made me to be. You know? Excuse me. Before, people would try to change who I am. You know, change who I am. People, I don't know why people used to do that. The way I am, it bothered a lot of people. Like, they just didn't like the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I act, the way my thought process, nothing. And that used to get to me a little bit. And now I'm like, no, like, the way I am, no. God needs me to be the way I am. I am the way I am for a reason. I don't know what God has for me, but all I know is that I'm doing all I can, and I'm doing everything. Like, I mean everything, like volunteering, anything I can possibly get my hands on, any like fitness work. If people want me to do like a fitness job, like anything that comes up, anything that comes my way, I'm just jumping to it. And I don't know about a lot of people, but I've always been a little insecure. Like, I know I'm talented and everything, but sometimes when I walk into, I know I'm talented and everything, but sometimes when I just, you know, do my talents, be who I am, people get mad at me for it. You know what I mean? Like, even when it was like running track or boxing, anything, if I'm great at it and I'm excelling at it, people will get mad at me. And I really didn't like that. So what I'll do is dim my own star. You know, try not to run so fast. Try not to sing so good. Things like that, because the calling on my life and what God has over me and what God has installed in me, I have to let it shine. I can't dim who I am for somebody else. And I did that for so many years. And I told myself, no, there's no way I'm not doing that anymore. There's no way I'm not doing it. So whatever God has for me, I don't know what it is. But I'm going to walk in it. I'm going to walk in it tall. I'm going to walk in it confident. I'm going to walk in it not insecure. I'm going to walk in it like I own it. I'm just going to do what God wants me to do. And that's all I'm going to do for the longest time. For the longest time. Like, I thought, like, you just have to put your eggs all in one basket. Like a singer, that's it. Like, that's in my radar. That's in my tunnel, a singer, that's it. No. Like, and people are bringing it up to my attention all the time. Ma, you want to be a singer, but man, like, do you know you can be like a counselor? Do you know you can be all types of stuff? You know you can be a boxer. There's like so many things. Like, and I'm just like, you know what? Like, it sucks that it took me to this point to realize how much God has blessed me and to realize that I have a purpose on this earth. Before, I didn't believe so. You know, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say I didn't believe so, but the devil will try to trick me into being insecure to make me believe that I'm not good enough, to make me believe that I'm not here for God's calling. And now, since I built my relationship with God, he has told me otherwise. You know, and I say this with all confidence, all faith behind me, God behind me. You know what I mean? And this video is just for anybody out there that doesn't know what God called you for or what you're calling in life. Just pray and ask God to lead you. All you got to do is just do what you do. Be you. Be you, do what you do, whatever your talent is, basketball, football, soccer, singing. If it's anything, like, even like if it's like your job, anything, just perfect it. This is what I tell myself. Just be prepared for whatever. Because if you trust in God and you do all you can do, he's going to put you in those positions to do what you need to do. And people may think I'm weird. Like, I'm really like, I am not of the world. Like, I'm not, like, I am like in my own little planet. Like, the way this world is now, like, I'm not a part of it. Like, I just feel like I'm like an old soul, which everybody else says. But it's like, a lot of people probably think I'm probably weird too, but it's like I'm very like spiritual, and I know my soul is telling me that God has called me to do more, and that all I got to do is trust in God. Don't even think before I just think too much. What about this? What about that? What if people think this? What if people... Nah. Now I just put, you know what I mean, how God feels first, and then I just follow what God tells me. God talks to me all the time. He tells me everything, and then when I follow what God says, I don't go wrong. So anyway, I just wanted to do this video for everybody out there, all the young people out there that are like me, that's trying to, you know, asking God, what do you have for me? You just gotta, just don't even think, man. Just live your life and just follow your dreams, follow what you love, follow what you hear in here, and you hear God, what you hear God telling you, follow it. Like, don't try to brush it in the past. Don't try to brush it behind you. Like, for me, for the longest time, like, God was always trying to speak to me and and speaking to me and telling me, you know, what to do and follow my dreams and different things. But I just ignored the Spirit. I didn't listen to the Spirit. I ignored it every time. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That's crazy. I'm not doing that. It's crazy. And now it's like I told God, I said, God, like, you know, when I was in like a rough period of time in my life, and I told God, I said, you know, like, help me, please help me turn my life around. When I turn my life around, I'll live for you. And when I live for you, I won't turn back. So once I start living for God, fully living for God, I just trust him. And when I do things, it totally works out for me, for the good. And everything, like, it just falls into place. So, and it's like, I don't know what it is. I'm just like in a different, like I'm just real, like my faith, all the different tough times that I went through, all the trauma, everything that I went through in my life. Like, I went through different things that I didn't think that I was going to come back from, and I came back from. And I'm like, man, like, if I came back from that, like, what can I not come through? When you got God behind you, what can you not do? What can you not come through? You know what I mean? What can you not do? Sorry, I have a little cold. Without God, what can you not do? And I'm at that point where God was telling me, like, I've showed you what I can do. I've showed you, you know, I showed you have faith. You have faith, and I will walk you. I will guide you. You have faith, I will guide you. And he never felt me yet. So that's why I'm like, you know, a lot of people out here, they're kind of like lost. Like, you feel like you're just going through life, you know, and you feel like you just, like, sometimes I just sit down and I'm like, man, like, I know there's more for me. Like, I know there's more for me. I know there's more for me. Why am I going to continue to be cool with a 9 to 5? Why am I going to continue to be content when I know that God is telling me, Maya, I have a calling for you. You need to walk. You need to stand by me. You need to trust me. So that's what I've been doing. I don't even know why I did this video. I don't really know. Like, it's weird because, like, before I get on camera, I'll be talking to myself in the mirror and like, oh, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that. And then when I get on camera, I say like totally opposite of what I wanted to say. But I'm just stating that God, what do you have for me? I don't know what it is, but I know that I'm going to continue to pray and continue to have faith and continue to build my relationship with you. And I know that you will continue to guide me because I know that there's more for me out there. And all the young people out there that is not for sure what God has for you, just keep praying. That's it. Keep living and praying. Living and praying. When opportunities come down, even when your insecurities pop out and tell you no, do it anyway. You know, do it anyway. So that's my video today, what God has for me. That's all I gotta say. I love you guys so much. This time I got my camera sideways, so hopefully you guys can see like my face. For the longest time I had it like upright this way, and I'm like, wait, let's turn it to the side. So anyway, love you guys. Bye. Love you guys. I'm sending blessings and loves. Bye.